right, guys, what we got going on here is an engine. Okay, what's so special about an engine? Well, there's a crane over it and it's sitting on a tire. Okay, again, what's so special about that? Well, the project we're going to be doing today is taking these little engine stands here that have been made ahead of time specifically for small block Chevy engines, which this is if you haven't noticed, and bolting these up to this, and then taking some scrap wood and some casters and putting together a little rollable engine stand for small block Chevy engines. So first thing I'm going to have to do is get this crane hooked up to this engine so I can get it in the air in order to bolt the frames to the sides. So I'm going to go and do that. All right, we've got the chains hooked up to the engine block. Simple bolt on to the cylinder heads front and back. And we got it jacked up in the air. We got that raggedy tire removed. So now, the next phase of the project is mounting the frames to the engine. All right, we got the frames bolted up to the block. Two on the front where the normal engine mounts goes. One in the back where the bell housing goes. Whoever made this thing is a genius because they cut all the holes precisely, even for the little pins to line everything up. Got everything secured. Technically, I could just rest this thing on the ground as is, but I want to be able to roll this thing out of the way when I need to. So next phase is going to be to make the wood frame for this thing to rest on. So here we go. All right, instead of doing a regular wood frame, after looking at the metal frames that are bolted to the engine block, we determined that all we really needed to put on here was just a couple of 2x4s between the two. As you can see, are bolted up with simple wood screws with extra washers. And on the bottom of both of these boards, we're going to attach the casters. This should be enough to at least allow this thing to roll around. Casters are rated at about 200 pounds, 300 pounds a piece, so they should be more than able to hold this small block Chevy engine. So our last part is attaching the casters. Here we go. All right, we finally got the casters on. Heavy duty casters, as I stated before. So we're going to get ready to lower this thing down, see how this thing rolls around. All right, well, the engine stand, rolling engine stand, is complete. It works just fine as far as rolling it around. I can move this thing around with ease. Don't have to use the crane. So more than likely I will be building another one of these things for another engine since I have more casters available. And maybe if I feel like it, I'll buy one of those regular rotating engine stands for the rest of this stuff. But until then, we're going to improvise. So see you later.